That is coming up, but we will start here. We are finding an interesting dilemma regarding the very difficult issue of immigration, which is usually regarded as more of a problem on the southern border of the U.S. But in this case, it involves our neighbors to the north, as we say, in Canada. And Most Buffalo's Ron Plants is joining us now to explain what's happening across the border here. It's pretty significant, Ron.
Yeah, we're kind of surprised to hear more about this. Kate, specifically, we're talking about the impact on Niagara Falls, Ontario, which of course welcomes millions of visitors each year for the scenic vista of the falls. And what's happening is this surge in booking of hotel rooms on the Canadian side to provide lodging for the individuals. Now, various Canadian media outlets like CTV, Global News, Canadian Press have been reporting on this situation, which apparently started in the summer. Thousands of people described as asylum seekers, as you see there, actually have come north from New York City, which NBC reports paid for their bus fare up to Plattsburgh, New York, where in turn they head across the border to enter Canada in the Quebec province south of Montreal. And then, since so many have come up there, the federal Canadian government agency known as Immigration, Refugees, Citizenship Canada reportedly shipping many of those same people to Niagara Falls, where there are over 16,000 hotel rooms, as we reported in 2015. So now, with reports that over 2,000 rooms have been set aside so far, local government officials in Niagara Falls raising their concerns back to the Ottawa federal government.
And I know Quebec's hit their maximum now, and they're at their saturation point. Now, of course, Ontario is stepping up and the federal government is bringing them here, which is fine, but we need to be a part of the conversation to be a part of the solution.
Diodati says it's a strain on the local government and aid groups like the YMCA of Niagara, which have been providing food, warm clothing, other supplies and services to those newly arrived migrants. In turn, Canadian government officials have been meeting with their U.S. counterparts seeking help on this matter. That's not going to be easy, as we know. Of course, this comes as we approach the summer tourist season in late May in Niagara Falls. Perhaps some pressure for those motel rooms up there in the hotel rooms. We're going to have much more on the Channel 2 Town Hall at 5:30. And for Most Buffalo, I'm Ron Plants. Kate?
Yeah, more to come on that. And certainly the summer's going to be here before we know it, even though we're in the midst of winter right now. But there's going to be an issue coming up very soon. Ron, we'll see you at 5:30. Thank you.